Hi there, it's Paul and Yulia here from Rawsome Healthy. Hope you're having an awesome and rawsome day, just as we are.
You know what happened earlier?
What happened?
You know what happened?
Oh yeah, I remember that.
A
Yeah.
little miracle.
Oh,
We
yeah.
went to Chinatown in London and we had some durian!
Yay!
If you haven't tried durian, you must try it.
Gotta try it.
And if you're raw foodist and you haven't had durian, you must try it.
It is absolutely
It's the
amazing.
favourite of raw foodies.
It is
Raw
amazing.
foodies travel to Thailand to eat durian. Anyway, I don't think that durian is relevant to this video.
No, but you know,
on
it's still
Barefoot,
nice to talk about it.
But it sets the right frame of mind.
Oh
and
yes.
Yeah.
Focus. Focus on durian. Now you've got to focus on running.
Running. So we had a 3 hour, actually it was like nearly 4 hour
Lesson, yeah.
coaching session from 2 barefoot coaches. They're really experienced, Anna and David of Barefoot Running UK. And we've learned a heck of a lot from them, didn't we?
So much, it was incredible. It's like I felt like I'm starting over again, you know, back to basics.
You know, the most
Incredible.
interesting thing is that we've studied barefoot and we running before, and we've been running barefoot, and we went to barefoot workshops, and we literally had to unlearn everything.
Start all over again.
Yep.
And you know, just go back to basics and you know, learn how to run properly. So
what we're going to do is go through correct barefoot running form, and you know, there isn't such a thing as correct barefoot running form. There are a lot of different techniques, but we found the information that they shared with us was just really, really amazing, and it has been making difference to our running. So shall we?
let's get started.
Let's go. So first thing first, how do you position your foot correctly? Well, I was under the impression that your heel needs to touch the ground just slightly and come off. So I used to be getting a ton of blisters around here because I was a 4-foot striker.
Oh no, yeah, I mean the same with me. I was putting, you know, most of my pressure on the front of my foot, here on the ball of the foot. So my heel wasn't really touching the ground, but then I found I was getting a lot of strain on my calf muscles.
Calf muscles, me too. And then your knees go out of alignment too. And my knee was hurting, so that was the reason why I had to walk the last 10 kilometers.
Yeah, and what they said.
Marathon.
Yeah, exactly. And what they said to us was, well, if you're running, if you're walking, you always want to be in balance. Your body wants to be in balance.
Can you come on your toes?
Yeah.
Just stand on your toes.
If you come on your toes like this, you're not in balance. You're not in balance.
Stand
on your heels. You're in balance.
That's the balance.
So if you're running, you want to be in balance as well. You want to be touching the floor with the whole of your foot, not just the front of your foot. Yeah, the important thing to note is that people may think that, oh, if you're getting hold of your foot on the ground now, that you could be, you know, causing injuries potentially to pressure on your joints, like your knee and your hips. But you can imagine if your knee's going to be bent, you're going to be running like that with a bent knee, then you're not going to be injuring your knee, you're not going to be injuring your hips, because you're spreading the load throughout your legs. It's acting like a spring, so that's quite different to just going straight up and down on your legs, where the pressure goes straight through. So
another one that we had to unlearn was that you've got to go low.
Yeah,
Bend
like
your
this.
knees. One of the barefoot
Run like this. You know, we practice to get really low, you know, as low as this, you know,
100 miles.
100 miles doing this, like sort of squat shuffle.
But anyway, that's incorrect. So you don't need to think about, oh, do my knees need to be, just be natural.
Just be natural. So
just
a slight bend in your knees, you know, like this, natural.
The next one we had to unlearn was that you had to go forward and then run, rather than keeping yourself straight.
So suppose you let gravity take you forward. So you think, right, I'll lean forward and then let gravity take me, and I'll just got to keep running because I'll fall over like this. But that's not really what we should be doing. So what we should be doing is standing up straight like this.
Because that's gravity. This is
gravity.
That's not gravity.
This is not gravity. And when you do this, you're out of balance. Your body's leaning forward, and you don't want to be out of balance.
Back, you know, just a natural
just
position.
a natural,
but you don't have to think
line.
about going forward and then.
No, so just naturally come up straight like this, and then that's the proper shape for running,
a good way,
rather than leaning forward.
A good way to get into the correct position is to do figure 4. Shall we do it together?
Yeah, figure 4.
So what you can do, a little drill.
So let's start off by one leg, and lift the other leg. It's called a figure 4.
Yeah, and then you start jumping.
Then start jumping like this.
And that's, you know, that's the sort of position you want to be in.
This is the position you want your legs to be in when you're actually running.
And obviously if you need to run faster, then you increase your stride. So the next one was arms, and we're gonna get dance. You massage, well, it sounds a bit sexy. You massage your nipples.
Massage your nipples, yeah. So instead of like getting your arms down here like I used to do in the past,
me too.
or you get swimming like this, but none of these are really natural, and we're looking at the most natural way of running, the natural way of running.
And if you look at Kenyan runners, they're here.
Yeah.
Fast marathon runners, they're here.
Touching their nipples.
Yeah.
So there is a slight momentum, your body's moving left and right just very slightly, your torso's twisting slightly, but it's not much. So you're not doing this, and you're not doing this, keeping your arms down
like
low,
this.
It doesn't feel natural.
Keeping fixed, like your arms.
So basically it's all about balance. It's being in the most natural position for you. So what feels the most natural? Having your arms like this.
So, and the next important one is that too many barefoot runners think about it too hard. So it becomes like, they become too rigid. And how do I run? So how do I now position my leg? What about my hands? And so it just becomes, you lose that connection. Allow it to happen naturally.
Just relax into it, and it will come.
It will happen. And last but not least is the head positioning.
Yes, head positioning. So what you need to do is, don't have your head right back like this, so you're running like this, or don't have it far forward like it's like this, or you're looking down at the ground, because it's not in balance. Perfect balance is to have your head up straight like this,
and look ahead of you.
A good 100 meters ahead of yourself.
Yeah.
Look a good 100 meters ahead of yourself. So when you're running, you're focusing up about 100 meters in front, not what's directly in front of you. So you're not running like this with your head down or your vision down. You're running like that, looking ahead about 100 meters, focusing on what's in front of you about 100 meters away with your head straight up. Okay, so these are the tips that we wanted to share with you on barefoot running that we learned the other day from our coaching session.
Yeah, and hope you guys enjoy them. Post your comments below, post your thoughts below. Enjoy your barefoot running,
yes.
Minimalist running. Eat sweet, be
fit,
run fast.
Bye.
Have a good day. Bye.